THS, Tech House and Speed.
What's up? This is Tech House and Speed, the video edition of NASCAR Free Radio. I'm Bill Wood. Just a reminder about our webcast every Wednesday night, 8 o'clock Eastern on Racefan Radio. If you missed any of it, you can go to iTunes. You can download any of it there at bybillwood.com, at techhouseandspeed.com, or at racefanradio.com. Great show this week. We have winners, champions, and legends like I promise every week. This week, though, we've got the winners, champion, and a legend all wrapped up in one guy, Willy T. Ribbs. He's getting back into a car after 10 years of retirement. It's going to happen in Baltimore this weekend in the Indy Lights. He started his own team. Let's get a little bit from Willy T. Ribbs.
The inaugural Baltimore Grand Prix. And General Colin Powell is going to be the Grand Marshal. So I'm putting on my boots and helmet and marching again.
What's that like? What's that feel like? You've been out of the car for almost 10 years. What's it feel like to get back in?
Oh, I guess it'd be like a woman on her wedding night all over again, huh? Not the second time either. The first time. I practiced last week, and the unfortunate thing is I only get one practice before the race time. So, the first half a day it was just learning again, relearning, and getting your depth perception back and your timing, and understanding just how hard you have to drive the car to go fast, and to go fast in any race car, you're on a knife's edge.
Are you close to it, or can you get there? And how long did it take you to even dust off the knife? It took nearly all day. And after 17 years behind the wheel of an Indy car on a road course, the cars are different now in a lot of ways in terms of technology and tire design, and the cars actually. It was more forgiving than I thought. You could run the things really hard and take it up to the edge or near the edge, but I wasn't consistent, and I didn't expect to be consistent. Not after that long. And we've got a bit from Patrick Long. He was a double winner in the World Challenge last weekend at Infineon Raceway. He's one of our favorite drivers, one of our favorite guests. He was the first voice you heard on Tech House and Speed 2 years ago when we started this webcast. First voice you heard besides mine, Patrick Long.
We're heading to Baltimore.
That's right.
The inaugural weekend there for the ALMS. We'll be on with IndyCar. The Flying Lizard program for us is they're three-time defending champion of the class in GT, and GT is as tough as it's ever been with Corvette and factory Ferrari and BMW, who's been pretty dominant this year. So we're kind of licking our wounds. We've got ourselves in a little bit of hole in the championship, but the Lizard's attitude is to come out, mingle with the fans, put on a good show, and number one, race for a win. So points are important. Victories are even more important, and that's where we'll be heading. I think, it's a street course. Temporary street courses have been good for the 911, and for us specifically at Flying Lizard. We love going to St. Pete and Long Beach, and so this time it's a new venue, and if the track is smooth enough to get the cars around, I think the rest of it will be pretty picturesque and good. It's a 2-hour race, so it's a little shorter than what we're used to, but that'll bring more of a sprint element into it and plenty of action.
So it's a major show this week, another one in the long series. We've got Shane Lewis, winner of the Nürburgring 6-hour this past weekend. That's his second win in the 6-hour in 3 years. We've got Willy T. Ribbs, Reese Millen, winner of the Formula Drift round in Las Vegas last weekend. 2 years ago, he didn't qualify. This year, he won with the same car. He's back on top of the podium. And Patrick Long. A great show this week. Winners, champions, and legends, like I promise every week on Tech House and Speed. 8 o'clock Wednesdays, Eastern Time, that is, Eastern Time, 8 o'clock Wednesdays on Racefan Radio. Have a great weekend. Have a good Labor Day weekend. Be careful. Drive safely. I look forward to seeing you next week on Tech House and Speed. Peace.
THS, Tech House and Speed.